Yeah, so that's some animation for that. But if you stand next to the boxes, it's kind of weird. The boxes seem to be warm, apparently, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, the boxes seem to be warm. And Crash is apparently frozen right now. I just found that kind of interesting. Now, when you don't, I don't know if they were intending that for that to happen, but I just found that kind of interesting. Whenever you stand still in other levels where he doesn't freeze for long enough, he actually does his stance like he starts looking around like he did in Crash 1. Like if you just stand still in Crash 1, he actually starts doing that. His character model, I don't think changes that much, but you know. Let's see. And this is just in case you watched my other Crash videos, but not anything else that I put on here so far. So if you remember back last year when I played the first Crash, hold on. Yeah, screw it. That's kind of cool looking. So if you remember last year when I played the first Crash, I mentioned that my dog that I wasn't in the best mood. I don't remember for sure if I mentioned what it was, but my dog had, it was the day after my dog had been hit by a truck, which, thank goodness, he didn't die, because he's still alive today. Just letting you know that, like, whenever I was playing this, we were unsure if he was for sure gonna make it and all that stuff. So, which luckily he did, because he's right here in my room now, on my bed. And the other good thing is, he pretty much made it. Or what I mean is, he pretty much, except if you look at his eye, you wouldn't really know that he actually got hit. He got hit by a truck, and eventually now he's like, well, that's inconvenient. I lost sight in one eye. Which we honestly think he might actually be getting sight back in. It seems like it, the way he's acting. So yeah, that's something. So that's just in case you have only watched the Crash Bandicoot videos from earlier and are watching this now, and you're only interested in watching my Crash videos. These porcupines can take forever to get past, or they just, when you want to kill them, they take forever. Let's see, and there we go. For some reason I always miss like the second or third one. I don't know why, I always missed it as a kid. Or miss just something of those boxes. I'm like, do you have to do some kind of special thing to get these or what? I just always kept missing for some reason. By the way, as you can imagine, the ice physics can be pretty bad in this game. Let's see, and now while I'm not planning on completing these games anytime soon, like fully completing, I do plan on, whenever I get to Crash Team Racing, I do plan on fully completing that game, because that one's a lot easier than these games to to do that in. By the way, crotch shot. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. And I was hoping it would hit the TNT. I'm Dynamite. I don't remember what these look like in the Insane. You know what? I played the Insane Trilogy like a little bit. Like, obviously not nearly as much as I played these versions so far, partially because it's still fairly new. I mean, even though it's been out for a little less than a year, but still a little less than a year. It's still fairly new. But I don't remember everything from it. Even though I played it more recently, or sort of recently. But I remember this so well. I mean, heck, I'm playing it now. That was really dumb. I want to get through this. This isn't fair. Okay. Let's see here. Like, for some reason it wouldn't let me jump there. Okay, I think I know where those boxes were. Boxing Wursel. Oh, getting close to beating this world already. Well, let's see if I can beat the game today. See if I can. Can't say for sure if I will be able to, but I can see if I can. Oh boy, another ruins level. Luckily, this is the only other one. I think. Yeah. Because the next set of levels, spoiler, has to do with just technology stuff and space. Why you head out to space? Well, you'll see. Monkey! Oh. Yeah, I'm not planning on getting all the boxes, so let's go ahead and get this Aku Aku mask. Because I knew it was there, oh boy. Well, hey, look, a green gem thing. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. And again, if I fail, then I won't, you know, go back to it again. It's not required that you do it that way, it's just, you know. Let's see. So it's kind of funny, a long time ago, I used to, like, whenever I saw that Mario and Donkey Kong was on, like, started out in arcades and stuff, and were on Atari, I always thought that it was, like, Nintendo acquired the rights to those, and that's why they became, you know, what they were today. Well, apparently it's... Well, of course, then I eventually realized that it was actually made by Nintendo, or at least people who worked at Nintendo. And that's why it's, you know... Let's see where this brings me to. I need the... Okay. Still brought me to, before the crystal. Let's see. And, Crash? I was about to say, you gonna get that eventually? I didn't get every box, I know. Not even close. Ring. There we go. Any more cutscene? Nope, no cutscenes just yet. This is the annoying level. This is the one where it is the worst when it comes to backtracking. Like, this is the absolute worst when it comes to backtracking. There's some future levels that get pretty bad with it too, but this is the worst one, in my opinion, with the backtracking. Well, there's one, I don't know, I'll have to see. Actually, this may be the second worst. No, I think this is the most annoying, at least. Whatever, I'll let that Nacho live. Let's see, and